Hi gang, I'm Amy.
I'm Michelle.
And we're from Honeybee Massage and Yoga. If you don't know me, I started a Facebook workout challenge for this stupid quarantine we're in. I started it mostly for myself and accountability, just to keep myself moving every day as we're stuck at home. It turned out to be this great team effort from a lot of great kick-ass people on Facebook, not just women. So what I found was that Michelle is my secret weapon. She's my behind-the-scenes coach and personal trainer. She's got a wealth of knowledge and a slew of certifications and licenses. So I thought we would share. She offered to share some of her knowledge with us. So yesterday's video was for the word winning. Today's words are at life. And this challenge is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the workout we'll go through today is for Friday and Sunday. And it's at life. So Michelle can take it away.
First exercise in this group is high knees. So I think this is one you've been used to doing. Different versions depending on where your body is able to go at this point. Fast or slow. It's not really about the speed, it's about what you can do. So just take it as a high march if you need to, or you can pick it up and get your heart rate up a little higher.
Okay, that's enough of that as my pants fall down.
Enough of that.
All right.
Next up are side plank dips. So,
Make sure I can get. All right. So I'm going to come down on my forearm.
in here, do you actually come down to the ground most times when you do them, or you just touch down?
I try to hover, but
okay. So again, wherever you're at, some people go all the way down, reset, start, and come up. When you come up, try and push this hip all the way. I'm trying to pull this all the way up. There you go.
ooh,
Also think of squeezing those cheeks back there as you're doing that, and pushing the hips forward a little bit as well.
forward. Okay, that's good.
Little different challenge there than
Yeah,
before.
I made it harder.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So just think of a string here on the hip, pulling you up towards the ceiling.
So we got 10 of those. I intended those to be 10 on each side. Whew, that's going to be a lot. All right.
All right. Calf raises. Before Amy goes over to our step, she's going to show you here from the ground. There are 30 of them. So if you would like, you can do 3 different foot positions in each set, or you can do one different one within the exercise. So like within the exercise, if Amy's going to do 30 now, she could do 10 with her feet just like they are in the neutral position. And then she could do 10 with her toes pointing in.
Oh, in? Okay.
And then 10 with her toes pointing out and heels in. So different parts of the calf muscle we're working there. 3 different angles, so you can do 10, 10, and 10, or you can do 30 one way, one round, 30 the second round, next way, and then 30 the last round. It's up to you. You will probably feel kind of fatigued if you're going to do 30 all with one foot position before moving on to the next one in the next round.
And then if you don't have a step handy, I have this step, so I probably will do them off of the step, which is more stable. These blocks are not going to work because they're rocking. So make sure you just have something stable. Michelle, does it matter if your heels go down?
I would recommend the heels coming all the way down if you have a step like that, so that you get the most stretch in the calf before you raise up. We want to use our muscles through the whole available range that joint will move.
Okay, awesome. The next letter is step up. So we covered that yesterday, but we can quickly go over that again for those of you that might be joining today and not yesterday.
So this is 2 days in a row now. What we could do is you could keep it as Amy's doing here as a more cardio exercise, or she could slow it down and think more of getting the real muscle contraction of straightening the knee, pushing the knee back as much as she can, standing tall, straightening the hip, and really staying at the top there maybe for a second and feeling all of those muscles throughout that whole leg nice and tight contracted before coming back down to the starting position.
So the top leg is contracting, or the standing leg?
The leg you're standing on, the one you're pushing up with.
Okay. All right.
The one that's getting you up the step.
All right, next is side leg raises.
Side leg raises.
So if you have an awesome home gym that has cables, I love these at the gym because I really feel like they work my butt pretty good. Put the cable around my ankle and I do this. I like lean on the pole and do this. Now Michelle made a good point to me, and obviously I don't have cable here, so I was thinking I could do with the weight. I hadn't even tried it out, which is really hard. So Michelle pointed out some things, so I'll let her explain.
Yeah, so if you're doing this exercise as Amy just tried to demonstrate and talk about a cable at the bottom, you can kind of see she's leaning a little bit. You want to be mindful of not leaning the whole body over or letting the hip shift side to side as you're gonna. A lot of people do this kind of thing, losing their balance, don't have a weight on, and it's a little challenge balancing wise anytime you're standing on one foot. So if you do that, just make sure your upper body is nice and straight. Keep that tummy nice and tight, that core tight to support, and just really think of moving just that leg. Amy's going to show it on the ground now.
I haven't tried this yet, so. Alright. So would I use a weight here?
You could. If you have some ankle weights, you could also use that. This is a new version Amy's teaching me here. So.
Oh, well now you teach me. Alright, what am I supposed to do?
So you just want to be mindful on this one that you don't really want a crease at the hip here. You don't want your leg all the way forward. It might be better if you lay the other way here, Amy. So, here. If you were standing, you would want nice posture. So I would actually have you straighten the leg out a little bit more. And then the next thing we're going to watch is we don't want this hip rolled too much forward or backward. Nice and neutral position. If we had a rod right here through Amy's hip, it should be straight up and down, not angled either way by that hip rotating. And then the other thing is we like to keep these toes up towards the nose.
We can't see my toes, but I'm flexing my feet now, whereas I wasn't before.
And then she wants to keep that toe pointed towards our wall over here. She doesn't want to rotate that foot so the toes point towards the ceiling, which is what people tend to do. Want to keep it nice and neutral. Think of trying to touch your ankle to the ceiling. So go ahead, Amy, and try that.
What am I doing now?
You're lifting your leg with the knee straight. Slight bend if you need to in the knee, but try and keep that knee as straight as you can.
Okay. Alright. That's pretty hard on its own without a weight, and yeah, a weight doesn't really do much because it's in a weird place.
So if you do this exercise slow enough and have your mind in it, trying to make that mind-muscle connection really feeling, the movement, going nice and slow is going to be all that you need. And what we're working with that is a muscle on the side of the hips here that tends to get weak in everyone, what it does is move the leg out to the side. So we don't do a whole lot in our day-to-day life moving side to side like this here, so it tends to get weak and can cause, you know, hip imbalance and some back pain and all kinds of things. So it's really important to work those side gluteus medius muscle there. And I'll throw one more thing in here actually that we did not talk about, but since we have a wall here, if you have a wall at home, this is really good to do. I'm going to have Amy lay down facing me.
With my head over towards the
You're
wall.
going to face me laying up next to the wall. Your back is going to be along the wall.
Oh.
So bring your feet back. So same movement here, but she's going to push into that wall with her heel as she raises the leg. Just make sure it's a wall that's okay. Wear a sock or something on it over the foot so it doesn't, you know, shine up your wall or anything here. So nice and slow up. She's going to be pushing into that wall the whole time. What that's going to do is, do you notice any difference in that, Amy, on what you feel in the hip, in the back?
Yeah.
She should be feeling it more right here in the glute because the motion of pushing into that wall is getting activation of the gluteus maximus muscle here. So you can kind of get a little bit more muscle activation with that.
Oof. All right. And then y'all can laugh at me as I demo mountain climbers. But I think to just kind of emphasize that when I started doing mountain climbers, I was 60 pounds heavier and they felt like an impossible thing for me. I don't even know if I still can do, I haven't done these in ages, but I think this is it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, can you come up higher to make them a little easier?
You could, or you could just do them slower.
Okay. Not be a running motion.
Yeah, if you have any problems with your knees, I'd recommend doing them slower. You can just bring the knee up, not even touching down to the ground on each one, just knee. Like if you were standing and bring your knee up towards the ceiling. Just take it to the pace that you can do that's comfortable for you. Don't take it too easy on yourself, but if it's too hard, just slow it down.
Yeah.
And you'll get better as you go.
Definitely. All right. Lighting not so great today.
Not so great.
But hopefully this was helpful. And you can check us out on our website, honeybeeforme.com. We'll put the link below. Follow me on Facebook. We'll put this up on the Honeybee site. You can find me on Facebook and find the challenges there if you're interested in following along. We'd love to have you. Take care. Be strong.
Be strong. Hammer curl.